Grant, how did you and Sky meet?
I don't know. Things happen. You meet people in life. That's about it.
And how do you feel about her?
I think she's nice. I think she's a good person at heart. But yeah.
Sky, how do you feel about Grant?
Backstabbing waste of oxygen?
Oh. So, are you friends, but you sort of fight with each other, or do you not respect him and just tolerate him?
I don't
The latter.
enjoy.
Say that again.
The latter.
Tell us a little bit about yourselves in terms of your abilities.
Might as well go ahead.
Was trained to kill, and I do it well. That's about it.
And how are your targets? How are you notified what your targets will be? Do you work with someone else, or do you just freelance?
Oh yeah, he does work with someone else.
Yeah. I work for Hydra. Used to work for SHIELD, but I was undercover.
Oh.
So,
Hydra has a very complicated history and somewhat dangerous reputation.
they do. I work for Garrett, though. I trust him. He's loyal. I'm
He's a
loyal to
Nazi.
him. You can say what you want, but he's never hurt me. So,
So you don't think that he could turn on you?
no, I don't think he would. He freed me from juvie.
Sky, so did you work for SHIELD or you just work on your own?
I'm a SHIELD agent, a loyal one at that.
So how does this work? If you represent SHIELD and he represents Hydra, how do you collaborate?
We don't. Not anymore. We used to. Now, I'm just planning on using his knowledge against Hydra for as long as I want.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I'm not loyal to Hydra, so,
You're just loyal to Garrett.
yep.
He's just loyal to killing.
Okay. But you both feel that killing can have its purpose.
As
Gotta
SHIELD, we protect. We don't kill.
Really? You don't kill if necessary to protect?
If it's absolutely necessary, we have to. Sometimes. But we try our best to not. We have icers. They don't kill. They're guns, but they just freeze people and we capture them. We don't
And they escape.
kill.
Dead people don't escape.
We're not killers.
So how many kills have you had?
I've lost count at this point, but a lot.
Do you ever feel any remorse, or do you ever question the orders, or
No. Orders are orders.
and when you've arrested someone or used your non-lethal weapon to incarcerate someone, how do they conduct their interrogations in SHIELD?
We don't torture people necessarily. Well, we might torture you, just FYI. But it's just, we work for the government. We can't, that is disclosed information, but we're not Nazis. We're not bad people. We protect humanity. That's what we do here.
So why are you together right now?
I'm stuck here, so
And how is this collaboration going to work, since you both have different philosophies and different objectives?
Well, if he is not loyal to Hydra, like he says he is, we might need him to take the job.
But you also said that you wanted to maybe use him to get information?
Yeah,
Yeah?
he's gonna be held captive for as long as we need him. and you're never getting out.
Grant, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Not here, but I don't know.
Could you ever retire from this life?
I probably could, but I wouldn't, because it's pretty much all I know. I've grown up this way, so.
How about you, Sky?
Shields my family. I was born to protect people. It's what I do, and I don't plan on leaving anytime soon.
Grant, how do you want to be remembered?
I don't need to be remembered. As long as I get the job done, and I get it done right, that's all that matters.
Sky, how about you?
I want to be remembered for the people I've saved, but we have to do it undercover. So I can't exactly have that hero complex like the Avengers or whatever. We just do the dirty work.
But your SHIELD family would know.
Yeah, that's what matters to me.
Well, thank you very much. James, why are you going to jail?
They caught me for fraud, the FBI, and
How much fraud?
a lot, couple $1 million. But I didn't do it.
Oh,
But they caught me, so going to prison now.
so were you set up?
Yes, I was set up, but they don't believe me because apparently the evidence all points to me.
Now you've hired Darnell,
Yep.
and what are you hoping Darnell is going to do for you?
Well, Darnell's been to prison, and so I'm hoping he can get me hard so I can not get taken advantage of in prison.
Okay, so, and Darnell, what's your training program?
I have a 5-step program. I see people like James all the time, just a bitch. Doesn't know how to do anything. He's going to get fucked in prison, and I'm going to prevent that.
And how are you going to prevent that?
Well, we'll do some tests. We will set his house up as a fake prison because I believe that he needs to be fully immersed in the prison system to learn. We will get him in some fights because he's never been in a fight, clearly. Look at him. And I may do some other things like pepper spray and...
No.
we will.
Why?
So are you going to try to break him down to see if he can rebuild himself?
He's already pretty broken down. Yeah.
Well, I realize
Jesus
he's depressed
fucking
about his
Christ.
sentence, but
Good.
so
Yeah, I'm going to try to break him down. I really would like to, when I was in prison, it was all about survival. And I've learned quite a bit being in the prison system. And all I know is that he just doesn't have what it takes. So if I break him down and rebuild him and shape him into the monster that I want him to be,
Yes. Yep.
and you can just stop whining. Like, you whine
not
all the
whine.
time.
No,
You
I
whine.
have
I
you
don't-
coached him about the showers?
The showers.
Oh God, we haven't got there yet. Spoiler alert: you get fucked. But yes, I will. Teach him.
Okay.
We already have a guy that has volunteered to do the demo. If you know what I mean.
All right. And how many hours a day do you work? I mean, is this like a job for you? Is 24 hours a day in this?
No, I usually come over in the morning. Sometimes I'll surprise him in the middle of the night and have someone beat the shit out of him.
Yeah,
Or
it scares the hell out of me.
you think that's scary?
Yeah, I got.
You think that's scary?
Yeah, I do.
Wait till you're in prison.
What do you
I
think?
don't want to.
What do you think is the worst thing that could happen to you in prison outside of being sodomized?
I'm gonna get killed. There's people in there. They kill people. They have their shanks. They'll just come up and I don't want that. So he's gonna help me out. He's gonna help me. So I'm the one shanking.
I've almost been stabbed, but I've got cat-like reflexes. I don't think y'all understand. I can take a motherfucker down, and that's bottom line.
I believe it.
You see this? You see this build? James, you see that build? You don't get like this overnight.
Oh, you look like you're fast.
Fast as fuck, yeah, it's an understatement. Have you ever seen a cheetah run in the wilderness before? On like
No.
planet Earth?
But I can imagine it.
Imagine that times 10 on steroids. And then imagine that and multiply it a few times.
Okay.
That's fast. That's fast.
So, are you gonna teach him how to make friends in prison? You know, some allies in prison?
Well, what I would like to do is get him in, maybe we've been talking about it. Well, I really haven't been talking to him about it, but a local gang. And I feel that if he gets a connection on the outside, it can help him on the inside.
Oh, like if he deals drugs in prison?
Right. Well, that's going to have to happen. He's
Oh,
got to be the
friends.
alpha male.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And he's gonna get me there. Yes, you will.
You goddamn right I am.
Yep.
James is in the ride of his life, let me tell you. He's got to get hard.
I believe that you'll be able to accomplish that as his trainer. How do you want to be remembered? As the get hard guy, or I make them all hard?
I make a lot of people hard. More ways than one.
Hard and strong. And James, do you,
Don't let this height fool you.
oh no, I'm,
No problem.
I'm sure that you're like a ninja and solid. James, how does your wife feel about all this?
Well, my wife, she dumped me because I'm going to prison for 10 years.
No
So
respect.
I'll get her back though. I'll get her back when I'm out.
Okay.
I would dump his ass.
Oh. Because it's not hard enough?
I don't know. Is it?
That's very.
Darnell, how do you want to be remembered?
I would like to be remembered as the guy who helped people really just get hard and get through tough times.
And James, how do you want to be remembered?
I want to be remembered as in my family as the guy who didn't go to prison. I want to be remembered as the guy who helped my family out and made enough money in my life that it can carry on for my grandchildren and my children.
Oh, what a lovely sentiment.
Yeah, that's the shit that's gonna get him fucking raped in prison. Right there.
No.
You just showed it. We've been working for 2 weeks and that's what you got.
It's from the heart. That's
This is over.
Okay. Thank you very much.